Carousel Entertainment and Casino Complex outside Pretoria, the venue for our Supersport boxing extravaganza. 5 fights on the bill, 3 international, including our main bout, the IBF Junior Bantamweight title fight between champion Julio Cesar Borboa and local challenger Jaji Sabali. Well, hello from me and welcome to 2 hours of fantastic boxing. We start off with the main supporting bout, South Africa's undefeated heavyweight champion Corrie Sanders against Nate Tubbs of the United States. And as the fighters prepare to enter the ring, let's join our commentators, Brett Taylor and Leonard Neal in English, and John van Rensburg and Andre Steyn in Afrikaans. Your MC is Darren Scott.
Tonight's boxing tournament is brought to you by Nashua, saving you time, saving you money, putting you first.
Let's welcome our fighters into the ring. Starting off with our visitor from the United States of America, led by the colors of Sun International, Nate Tubbs. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from South Africa, led by the colors of the Carousel Entertainment world, Corrie Sanders. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is now live on Cedric Kushner's Sports Network, an international heavyweight bout scheduled for 10 rounds. Our officials for this fight, the referees, Mr. Wally Snowball, your judges, Mr. Clem Martin, Mr. Alfred Bukwana, and Mr. Bruno Galetti. And now introducing, out of the blue corner, wearing the black and gold trunks, weighing in at an even 119 kilograms. He's had 13 professional fights to date, 12 victories and only 1 defeat. Fighting out of Bengal country, Cincinnati, Ohio in the United States of America. Let's hear it for Nate, the Brown Bomber, Tubbs. And fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white and red trunks, weighing in at 102.5 kilograms. In 22 professional fights to date, he is undefeated. Currently ranked number 5 for the IBF Heavyweight Championship of the World, fighting out of Benoni, South Africa, Corrie Sanders.
Boys, protect yourselves at all times. Give me a good clean fight. Okay, shake hands, may the best man win.
Well, here we go with this heavyweight bout at the Carousel, South Africa, between South African heavyweight champion Corrie Sanders number 5 in the world, against Nate Tubbs, brother of former WBA World Heavyweight Champion Tony Tubbs. I'm Leonard Neal, with me at ringside, Brett Taylor.
Corrie Sanders giving away quite a lot of weight here in this fight. Len, 17 kilograms, and he's up against somewhat of a knockout specialist in Tubbs, having won most of his fights on knockouts. He's won only one on points and 11 KOs to his record.
Now, of course, Corrie can't take any chances here because he's in line for a world title bout, and he knows in front of him is a man who can really bang. Well, he's got to watch out for that. He's got to keep the record intact. He's got to keep his rating intact. And it's Tubbs, of course, who's the man who's come all this way, looking for the scalp of Corrie Sanders, looking for a chance to get somewhere in the big time of boxing.
And it's Tubbs stalking Corrie Sanders, waiting to unleash that bomb of his right hand, but Corrie's out of the way. Corrie Sanders.
Corrie slipped over there, took a right hand, threw a right hand over the head, and slipped. For a moment, some people might have thought it was a knockdown, but you rarely see Corrie Sanders on the floor like that, but that was a slip. Tubbs, a big, burly man, stalking after Sanders. Sanders, of course, has all the speed. He's the man with the footwork. He has those very, very fast hands of his. Tries his right hook to the body. Tubbs stalking after him and throws a right hand to the head. Lands rather high on the head of Corrie Sanders. Corrie can't afford to let any opening go here. There's one thing about Tubbs, he can punch. We've seen that in training. We've seen that on his record.
Keep your punches up.
And it's a left hand from Tubbs that finds its mark.
That's it.
Corrie backing off.
Well, Corrie Sanders needs to get on his bicycle, keep that jab going. As you say, Len, Corrie must be one of the fastest heavyweights in the world today.
Oh, he's got speed on his side, and that's his biggest asset. There you see that kind of speed. 6 punches went flying in there. And that's the kind of thing that he's going to do to unsettle his opponent. Tubbs still stalking after him. Right hand goes into the body, and that's a big body to hit too. There's plenty of Tubbs. 119 kilograms of it. And the flurry again, and it's the end of the first round. And for once in a long time, Corrie Sanders has heard the gong at the end of a first round of a fight here in his own country. Well, that was a good opening first round. Tubbs certainly showed that he is a man with a lot of power, and he's prepared to stalk his opponent. You see him here, Corrie throwing that flurry of blows, but it was all shoulder work, no real body behind those punches. All done just to push Tubbs backwards.
Ja, werk heb ik je op je leefgroep, hoor.
Get that body shot. I know, you're doing good. Finish with the hook. Don't just throw one right hand. I know, Q. Work your way in.
Tubbs looking quite composed in his corner.
Right. Hij gaat gewoon moe graag. Right.
Harold Albrecht giving the instructions to Corrie Sanders and telling him in Afrikaans, get going this round. Well, let's see if he can do it, because here we go into the second round. Corrie Sanders against Nate Tubbs from Cincinnati, Ohio, USA.
And once again, it's Tubbs stalking Corrie Sanders, waiting for that opening. You notice in recent fights, Corrie has been fighting with his hands held a lot lower than before. And Corrie works the body of Tubbs with a two-fisted attack.
Well, he's showing Tubbs respect. He's not prepared to get pulled into a brawl, and that's wisdom, because obviously with the weight that this man carries and the punching power, that's the one thing Corrie doesn't want to do, be pulled into a brawl, and he's not going to allow it to happen.
And Corrie moving both directions, keeping Tubbs guessing as to what he's going to be doing next.
Tubbs trying to settle down into a pattern. He's slower, of course, by a long chalk with that bulk of his. He naturally is the slower man, and the incredible hand speed of Corrie Sanders is something that he has to watch out for. That's it. Left, right, and there goes Corrie with another 2 to the head. Oh, and a good right hand from... And another one, and down goes Corrie Sanders. 2 right hands to the head, and Corrie Sanders is down. He will not get up. It is all over, and the dream of Corrie Sanders has been shattered. We warned him, this man can punch, and this is all over for Corrie Sanders.
Well, then that certainly is the turnaround for the books. And there's a lot of commotion going on in the ring here. As we see Leonard Neal, my fellow competitor, get into the ring. Here's some slow-mo from that round. The first right hand that caught Corrie Sanders, and it was this devastating right hand that did the damage. And there we see the right hand that put an end to Corrie Sanders' dreams. Well, what a shocking result. Well, it's an elated Tubbs in the center of the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee counts out Corrie Sanders after 1 minute and 36 seconds of the second round for the winner by knockout from Cincinnati, the Cincinnati Kid, Nate Tubbs.
Well, this must certainly be one of the upsets of the year. And here we have commentator Leonard Neal with Tubbs.
Great Tubbs, you have just caused probably the biggest set South African boxing has seen in 10, 20 years. What is your feeling about this?
It's a great opportunity, thanks to Rob Middleman and Monica Lampton for giving me this opportunity. I guarantee you, with conditioning, I'll be champion of the world.
Well, you were once the sparring partner of the man you call the real champion, Mike Tyson. Are you prepared to go now into challenging for the big guns?
I'm prepared. Only thing I'm lacking is activity. Thanks to Mike Tyson for giving me all that experience I learned from 3 years of being with him. Thanks, and I'll be to see you Wednesday.
Now, Nate, you came here as an underdog. Everybody thought, just another pushover for Corrie Sanders to beat. But we've seen something totally different. Did he worry you at all in that fight?
I'm not the worrying type. After being in training camp and going 6 rounds every day with Mike Tyson, I don't worry about no fighters no more. My worrying days is over because I got a lot of experience and I got extremely good defense. If everybody seen the fight, he didn't hit me with not damn clean shot. Body shots and nothing, not stopped at all.
Well, Nate, I want to tell you, you have really thrown a bomb into South African boxing. You've upset a lot of people. You've done a lot of damage in this country tonight with 2 big right-hand punches. But good luck to you in the future.
Thanks. I just want to go home.
With that, back to Brett Taylor.
Well, folks, you heard Nate Tubbs. He scored one of the major upsets of the year, of the last 10 years, as Len puts it. And here we see the end to that fight. And here it comes, that crushing right hand that put an end to the fight. Well, folks, it's Leonard Neal's back in the ring. He's going to be interviewing Corrie Sanders straight after the slow-mo shots.
Your planning.
We all knew this guy had a lot of first-round knockouts. I told Corrie to move around the guy and watch him out. And I think Corrie was standing too long against the rope for too long. And he caught Corrie with a right hand, and he caught Corrie again with a double right hand. And we knew the guy's got a good right hand, you know. I said to Corrie, don't stand too long at one place, you know. So So it happened, you know. We'll just have to get back again.
All right, well, we'll go back to Corrie just for one more time and say, Corrie, well, I know you're going to have a rest after this and you're going to think about it, but you want to fight again, don't you?
Yeah, and I'll definitely come back. It's one of those things in boxing, and I'll show the people, that's all.
Good. Well, Corrie, whatever happens, good luck. We know you'll be there. Those punches of yours, that speed of yours, is too much to lose into boxing like this. You'll be back.
Thank you very much.
With that, back to Brett Taylor.
Well, folks, here's winner Nate Tubbs.
Corrie Sanders of South Africa.